Welcome to Bhuvan Mumbai Municipal Corporation's Virtual Training Center, and I am your Snehal teacher. Today in English class, we are going to learn about finite verb. Now you all have already learned about verb. You know what is a verb and what is its role in the sentence. Verb म्हणजे काय आणि त्याची काय भूमिका असते वाक्यामध्ये ह्याच्याबद्दल आपण माहिती घेतलेली आहे. So we will learn about finite verb in today's session. So let's begin with the activity from our course book on page number 10. What is that activity? Underline the verb and choose the correct option from the brackets. So this activity is in two parts, A and B. We will begin with part A. So here some sentences are been given from the lesson The Fun They Had, which we have already learned. So let's begin with the activity. See here you can see the activity is in two parts. Underline the verb. First of all, we have to underline the verb from that sentence, and then there are some options for the answer. We will choose the correct option from the brackets. Okay. What is the first sentence? Margie even wrote about it. Margie even wrote about it. So what is the verb from this sentence? Find out the verb and underline it. So here, as you know, wrote is a verb here. Now there are options. Whether this sentence is in present tense or past tense. Now you know this is very simple to find out for standard 9 children. As you know, wrote is a past tense of the verb write. Okay. So we all know that. So we will underline here the second word or the second tense, that is past tense. So this sentence or this verb is a past tense form of verb write. So past tense is the correct option. We'll move to the next sentence. So the next sentence, we will read what is the next sentence. Today Tommy found a new book. Today Tommy found a new book. So we have to underline the verb. Found is a verb here again, and then we will go for the options. Again the same question, present tense or past tense. As in first sentence we have seen that original verb. So here which is the original verb? To find, right? It is in present tense. So found is the past tense of find. So the correct option is past tense. Okay. Now we will go for the. So the next sentence is my father knows as much as my teacher. So first of all we will underline the verb. So verb is here knows. Right? My father knows as much as my teacher. Now you know this verb is from the present tense. Okay. First of all, we will read the question with it. Present tense or past tense. Now you know the answer, it is in present tense because the past tense of the word or verb know is new. But here you have seen that there is S with no. So as you know, we have learned the rule about it, that when the person or the subject is in third person singular, then we put S with the main verb. So here the tense of this verb is present tense. So that was the A part of the activity. Now we will go to the B part. So here is B part. We will read sentences one by one. Margie was scornful. Margie was scornful. Now what is the question for this sentence? Again we have underlined the verb from this sentence. And now we will see the question. Very simple question. Whether this verb is in singular or plural. हे एकवचनी आहे की अनेकवचनी रूप आहे. तर आपण हे अगदी सगळं शिकलेलो आहोत मागच्या काही इयत्तांमध्ये. यू नो वॉज इज ऑलवेज युज्ड विथ द सिंग्युलर subject. Okay, Margi was scornful. So Margi is only one girl. So this verb is used for the singular subject, or the verb is in singular form. Then we will go for the next sentence. This is the old kind of school. This is the old kind of school. Now which is the verb? Again, is, auxiliary verb is there. So what is the question for this verb? Singular or plural? You know, is also used in for the singular person or singular noun form. This is the old kind of school. Is, was हे सगळे एकवचनी क्रियापद आहेत. आपल्याला माहिती आहे हे. This is very simple. Then the last sentence from this activity. And the teachers were people. And the teachers were people. We will underline the verb. Now here is where is the verb. And again the same question, singular or plural. So as you know, teacher is a singular, teachers plural. So the verb is in plural form. Right? आता ही जी आपण ऍक्टिव्हिटी केली, तुम्ही म्हणाल की टीचर किती सिंपल ऍक्टिव्हिटी होती. एक तर टेन्स शोधायचं होतं किंवा सिंग्युलर प्लुरल करायचं होतं. दिस इज व्हेरी सिंपल. पण ही ऍक्टिव्हिटी आपण का केली हे आता तुम्हाला नेक्स्ट स्टेप वरून कळेल. सो लेट्स रीड अबाउट इट. सो we see that verb forms shows tense or number etc. आता ह्या वरच्या काही वाक्यांमधून आपण पाहिलं की the verb form, first of all we have underlined the verbs, right? And then we decided that which tense or which number those verbs were, right? So that we have seen that the verb forms shows or it indicates the tense or numbers from that sentence. Here the verb form changes according to the subject. जसा subject change होतो तसं त्याचे verb form सुद्धा बदलतात. Or the verb form changes according to the subject. How's that? We will learn with some more examples. So, a verb form which is decided by and changes according to the subject of the sentence is known as a finite verb. So, this is the definition of a finite verb. A verb form which is decided by and changes according to the subject of the sentence. And that verb form is known as a finite verb. What is a finite verb? A verb form which is decided by and changes according to the subject of the sentence. आता याच्यासाठी आपल्याला वाक्यातला सब्जेक्ट कोण आहे हे कळलं पाहिजे. कधी कधी डायरेक्ट आपल्याला ओळखता येतो, कधी कधी इनडायरेक्ट असतो, तो ऍब्सेंट असतो. तर त्यावेळेला आपल्याला वाक्यातला सब्जेक्ट कोण आहे हे ओळखून त्याच्याप्रमाणे फायनाइट वर्ब शोधावं लागतं. आणि त्याच्यासाठी आपण आता बघणार आहोत काही एक्झाम्पल्स. So every sentence needs a finite verb. This is mandatory. Every sentence needs a finite verb. The main verb in every sentence will be a finite verb. This is very simple to find out. आत्ताच मी तुम्हाला म्हटलं कसं शोधायचं, तर मेन वर्ब इज अ फायनाइट वर्ब. मेन वर्ब कसं शोधायचं तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. वी हॅव लर्न अबाउट ऑक्झिलरी वर्ब अँड मेन वर्ब, राईट? तर मेन वर्ब जो असतो, काही वेळेला ऑक्झिलरी वर्ब हेच मेन वर्ब असतं वाक्यामध्ये. The main verb in every sentence will be a finite verb. It is so simple. खूप सोपं आहे. Okay? Now see here, there are some sentences. Now we will prove that how the finite verb changes according to the subject of that sentence. Now here are some sentences, very simple sentences. I play football. You are playing football. He plays football. She was playing football. And they were playing football. I play football. You are playing football. He plays football. She was playing football and they were playing football. Now look at those sentences once again. Now see the colored part of that sentence. I play football. Now you know play is a verb here or main verb, right? Or just now we have learned one more new word, finite verb. I play football. Play is a finite verb. How it will change according to the subject. Now here in this sentence, I is the subject. So I play football. Now in second sentence, you is the subject, right? So you are playing football. Now see here, you are playing football. Are. Subject is you, so verb has been changed. You are. You are. I play or I am playing football. If you change this sentence according to this sentence, then here will be I am playing football. You are playing football, right? Are. Now he plays football. Just now we have seen third person singular. I is first person, you is second person, and he, she, it, they are third person singular. He plays football, so it carries S with it. He plays football. Now we have changed the tense. First of all, we have changed the person. Now we have changed the tense here. See in next sentence, she was playing football. Now the verb form has been changed according to the tense of that sentence. आपण मगाशी बघितलं वाक्याचा जर पर्सन बदलला आणि टेन्स बदलला तर क्रियापद बदलतं. कुठलं क्रियापद? फायनाइट वर्ब. आता इथे आपण वर्तमानचा भूतकाळ केला. She was playing football. Was is a past tense of is, right? So here the verb has been changed. It changed according to the tense also. The next sentence, they were playing football. Here now we have kept past tense but we have changed the person. Now it is plural. They were playing football. It is not singular but it is plural. So again the verb has been changed into plural. So in this way the finite verb changes with the person or the number or the tense. So some sentences we will take again to learn the rule of this. I play football. You are playing football. We play football. He plays football. They were playing football and she was playing football. Look at the verbs very carefully. How they have changed with the person, with the number, with the tense of those sentences. So what is the rule we have learned? We will see each verb has its subject. See in first sentence subject is I. In second you. In third we. In fourth he. In fifth they. And in sixth she. So every verb has its subject. In first sentence the verb is play. In second are playing. In third again play. In fourth plays. In fifth were playing. And in sixth was playing. So each verb has its subject. Then the form of the verb depends on its subject. Now here I play football. Okay, play. But he plays football. S. He plays because this is third person singular. I is first person singular. जसं वाक्य बदलतं, वाक्यातला कर्ता बदलतो, तसं त्याचं क्रियापद पण बदलतं. Next, each verb is limited by number, person of the subject and its tense. मगाशी मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं verb is limited by the number. Number plural or singular, right? Person, first person, second person, third person, or tense, in which tense that sentence is. So it changes according to the number, the person and the tense of that sentence. We will see some more sentences. There are 3 sentences. Saurabh is happy. He painted the fence. And she was varnishing the painted fence. So here are 3 sentences. Saurabh is happy. He painted the fence and she was varnishing the painted fence. आता जशी मी वाक्य वाचत गेले त्याच्यातलं बघा तुम्ही क्रियापदाकडे तुमचं ऑटोमॅटिक लक्ष गेलं असेल. ओके, नाउ वी विल लर्न these sentences. We will keep these sentences or we will fit these sentences in the frame what we have learned just now. See here one by one. Saurabh is happy. In this example, is a finite verb, right? The subject is Saurabh. मी तुम्हाला हे मुद्दाम सगळं लिहून दाखवते बघा. तुम्ही माझ्या बरोबर वाचा. You read along with me. And the tense of the verb is the present tense. Is. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. This is very simple. The next sentence. He painted the fence. Now, what is the finite verb from this sentence? Painted is a finite verb. The subject is now he. Pronoun. Right? And the tense of the verb is past tense. Painted. Ed. Okay? And the third sentence was she was varnishing the painted fence. Now what is the finite verb from this sentence? Was. Subject is she and the tense of the verb is past tense. So you can see here how the finite verb has been changed with its subject and its tense. Okay? Revise what we have learned in today's session. Finite verbs are those verbs that have a definite relation with the subject. आता ह्या सगळ्या उदाहरणांमधून आपल्याला हे कळलंय की finite verbs are those verbs that have a definite relation with the subject. And these verbs are usually the main verb of a clause or sentence and can be changed according to the subject. कर्ता बदलला की क्रियापद बदलतं. That is the simple rule. I have translated for you. मुद्दाम तुम्हाला ट्रान्सलेट करून इथे सांगितले. Now we will see some more sentences. She walks home. Okay, now look at the subject she and look at the verb walks. Third person singular. So it carries S with it. They walk home. Now we have changed the subject from singular to plural. They walk home. So see, look at the finite verb from that sentence. And next is I speak English. I have deliberately opted here for some other sentence. I speak English. And he speaks English. I first person singular. I speak. He speaks. Okay. So third person singular. So here you can see how the finite verb changes with the subject, with its number and with its tense too. So that's all for today. In today's session we have learned about the finite verbs. We have solved one activity from our course book. There is one more activity on that same page. After watching this video you can solve that activity and find out more finite verbs, sentences and practice this activity. So that's all for today. See you in next session with new thing. Till then, bye bye. Take care.